What is going on, guys? Welcome back, Commentary Free. I've been talking with Noah, one of my Patreon followers, and really had an in-depth conversation about game expectations versus what the game delivers. And I wanted to go back. I want to share with you guys some snippets from a Madden 13 presentation. I want to start, though, by letting you listen to Mark Schlereth describe Madden NFL 13.
Now, one of the big improvements this year is the way the game actually plays. You feel like you're right in the game on Sunday. You're in the NFL. And why? Because the Infinity Engine, that's the big thing. So let's go check that thing out.
All right, so now I'm going to let you listen while you look at these still images from Madden NFL 12 that they show us here, and then they're going to transfer over to Madden NFL 13 to show us the difference the Infinity Engine was going to bring, and then I want to wrap this up with a little bit of Madden 20 as well.
As you can see on this hit, this is a good animation, but we've improved it. But let me point some things out to you real quick. So as you see these guys hit each other, you notice that there's an invisible wall here who kind of stops, and we've lined them up really well, but they kind of don't stop. Look at the line that the guy's standing on when he falls.
Right.
Also, you'll observe that this leg goes through, and you'll observe that the arms actually interpenetrate as well. Now let's look at Madden NFL 13. This guy's flying way over here.
Right, you can see the momentum actually
That
carrying
didn't happen
across
before.
the screen, right?
Exactly, so momentum is conserved as it always should be. He's gonna fly way over here. Look at that leg. Didn't go through, he's pushing that leg.
Right.
That's exactly what should happen. If I push your leg, you're gonna move. Same with the arm. It no longer goes through. So that's the type of realism and that's the type of variety that we're gonna carry over to all of our plays and all of our interactions that happen in the game. And that's gonna make it really, really emergent and feel really organic and alive.
So going forward, looking at what we all have been thinking is an image from the beta, I think with all due respect to everybody in the community, unless you've been vested in Madden, unless you've been involved in the way this game has been marketed and sold to us over the past 5, 6, 7, 8 years, I'm not sure if you truly have a scope or a genuine perspective of what's been going on. They know this is a problem in the game. We go back to a past generation console, we go back to a past generation engine, and they're not only admitting that this happened in future titles, but talking about how and why they have to remove it. And yet, for some reason, we can go forward and even look at Madden 20 and see that this is still in the game. Now, for people that want to sit there and say this was alpha build, beta build, whatever the case may be, the reality is very simple. If you're listening to them talk about Madden NFL 13, and you know that it's still in the game, going up into Madden NFL 19, possibly Madden NFL 20, how you feel or how you can say it can come out within the time the beta was released or EA Play happened and the game actually hits consoles is a little bit absurd to me. You essentially want me to believe that they're going to be able to achieve in 3 months what they haven't been able to do in over 6 years. That's not logical. It's also not logical that we continue to be sold certain aspects of this game that they've been building and building and building to make simulation football. Yet the reality is when the game is delivered, all those pieces aren't complete. Those are what we have deemed legacy issues within the community. Issues that impact the game year in and year out. And unfortunately, when you go back and look at the way this game is sold, you'll learn that from one year to the next, they focus on removing these things. Yet we find ourselves in the same position. Either being given or purchased a product, learning that it still has the flaws from the year before, and then going back and listening to those things being sold as out of the game in an effort to get your consumer dollar and really earn the trust of the consumer in the process. I would love to know what you guys think about this. I appreciate you checking this out, and I will be back in the week with more commentary.